and the king says that Caning was tired and that they shouldn't take what she was saying seriously. Laughing, Caning says she didn't think before speaking and that he shouldn't be mad. The king says that our Prota wouldn't be mad about that and, since they finished shopping, they could already leave. Laughing, our Prota says he wouldn't be mad. Arriving at his building, our Prota swipes his card to pass through with his carts and, thoughtfully, he says he didn't care if everyone saw that he was hoarding resources. The important thing was to survive the frozen apocalypse and get revenge on the people who killed him in his past life. An old woman looks and wonders if our Prota was going to buy everything on sale. Then she says the girls got a good deal, and the king says it wasn't them buying, but our Prota. The old woman asked our Prota if he wouldn't eat everything alone and suggested that he share some with her. Meanwhile, the boy grabs a chocolate bar, but then our Prota takes the chocolate bar back and says he planned to eat everything. The boy, irritated, calls him a bastard and tells him to give back the chocolate or he would kill him. Then, irritated, our Prota says if he talks crap again, he would punch the boy in the face. Then the old woman scolds Prota for fighting with a child over a chocolate bar, offers to buy the candy, and assures that she would send the payment via PIX later and that she wouldn't forget what he did. He said that if she was going to buy it, she should pay now or go into the store and buy it with her hand raised. She calls him a bastard while our Prota walks away, and she keeps shouting at him, saying she would make him pay. After taking the elevator and arriving at his floor, the girls remind him not to forget to pay for a dinner for them. Our Prota says that as soon as he finished what he was doing, he would pay for a dinner for them. After closing the door, our Prota plans to place the resources he bought in the storage space and check if the food is affected by time. If it isn't, it would be preferable to use a conventional warehouse. He also mentions the possibility of obtaining medications through a reliable source. Prota plans to install a fireplace in his apartment and strengthen it, turning it into an impregnable fortress. He reflects on the easy acquisition of weapons like crowbars, knives, axes, crossbows, and bows but questions how to get firearms. With a month to prepare, he plans to sell everything he owns to try to buy the necessary weapons. Cutting to the next day, our Prota removes meat, fish, and vegetables from his storage and finds that the vegetables and meats have not altered in his storage space, although he can't keep live fish there. He's happy to observe that they don't spoil. He supposes that the flow of time is different inside the storage space, which could explain the preservation of the food. Picking up his cell phone, he wonders what would happen if he stored ready-made food. The protagonist contacts the Shanghai Tower Hotel and requests to speak with the manager. He declares his plans to hold a banquet at his home to invite clients and asks for help organizing it in 3 days. The hotel manager informs Prota that organizing a banquet for 500 people will cost at least $1 million and clarifies that a $200,000 deposit is required to start preparations. Without hesitation, the protagonist agrees and asks for the PIX details to transfer the money. After hanging up, he takes a notebook and says that even if the money becomes useless in a month, he still needs it to make some purchases. Cutting to another scene, the amount our Prota has in the account is 6 million yen. Prota says that after mortgaging the house left by his parents and using all his savings, he realizes that the money is still insufficient. He spent 1 million and needs the rest to make improvements to the house. However, considering he still needs to buy many medicines and weapons, he fears that the money he has won't be enough. Therefore, he is considering ways to get more money. Then someone calls our protagonist.